Hey everyone, I'm Cassandra.
And I'm Megan.
And we are bringing you the Be Healthy tag. We just want to give a shout out really quick to one of our friends on YouTube and Twitter, 123 BeeHealthy. She asked us to do this tag, and we thought that you girls would really enjoy it because we always get questions on dieting and health tips and working out. So here's the tag, and we also want to tag you to do it. So watch ours, and please leave a video response with your answers as well. So want to start it off, Megan?
Get started. Okay, so the first question is, why do you work out? I work out to stay fit, stay in shape, manage stress, and to help me feel good.
I work out, may sound a little vain, but to look good. I think that's what a lot of people want to work out for, is to achieve a goal of some sort of vision they have in their head of what they want their body to look like. So that's why I work out, to achieve my vision of that and just be happy overall with the way my body looks and the way I feel. Question 2 is, describe your current workout routine. I must say I don't really have a workout routine right now because I recently just sprained my ankle, and you can't do a whole lot with a sprained ankle, but some of my favorite things that I still can do right now are crunches, and that's about it. I love crunches, and I've tried to do some leg lifts too, but it does strain my foot a little bit, oddly enough, so I just stick to the crunches for right now. How about you, Meg?
I was kind of doing the P90X workout for a while. It's very, very hard, so it's hard for me to stick to it, but I did recently find this other channel, YouTube channel, and it's called Tone It Up TV, and it's 2 girls that are nutritionists that have workouts and diet plans or whatever on there, and I've been trying their workouts, and I actually really like them a lot, so
that's cool.
Number 3, do you enjoy working out? No. I wish I didn't have to.
Sometimes, when I can get into the flow of things. Yeah. Next, what is your favorite form of exercise? I love crunches, you already know that, and I really love squats.
I like doing butt exercises. I think they're called donkey kicks, but yeah, any kind of butt exercise.
Ditto.
What is your least favorite form of exercise? My least favorite form of exercise is cardio, running. I hate running.
Yes, I hate running, and I particularly hate running on a treadmill. I could go jogging with my iPod on and deal with it, but to jog on a treadmill in place, I get so bored and tired really quick. Speaking of iPods, do you listen to music when you're working out, and if so, what do you listen to? Yes, obviously, and I love something with a lot of tempo in it. One of my favorite songs to go jogging to is that song, Baby Where You Get Your Body From, Baby Where You Get Your...
Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah, because it's talking about your body, so it's a little motivating, and then the beat is really cool to run to, so I love that. Anything upbeat I like to work out to.
I listen to music sometimes, and if I do, I like the definitely more upbeat songs. I like kind of like house music, not stuff that doesn't have a lot of lyrics, because if I'm running and it has lyrics, I try to sing and I get really out of breath. So I like stuff that's just kind of like more instrumental, but like just kind of keeps flowing, like DJ remixes.
Remix.
Next question. Fill in the blank. I think exercise should be effective.
I think exercise should be a part of everyone's life. Moving right along to the diet section, are you a person that eats healthy? I like to think that I try to eat healthy. For the most part, I love fruits and vegetables, and I try to get foods without preservatives and stuff like that, all natural. But occasionally I have a sweet tooth that takes control, but for the most part, yes, I eat healthy.
I also try to eat as healthy as possible. On the weekends, I don't stick to it as much. I kind of let myself reward myself a lot. Me and Cassandra both try to stay away from dairy as well.
Yes.
But yeah, I think we both eat pretty healthy.
Yes.
Do you diet/count calories? Do I diet? No, not really. Do I count calories? Not really either. I kind of have a rough idea of how many calories are in things, so if I do eat a big meal that I know was a splurge, then I try to kind of pull back the reins a little bit on my next meal.
That's definitely smart. Sometimes I try to do the same thing. I definitely don't diet, and I guess I look at the nutrition facts on foods, but I'm not really necessarily counting the calories as I'm eating them. I just try to not buy things from the grocery store that I know are loaded in empty calories. I don't like empty calories. If I know a food has a lot of calories in it, but it's loaded in nutrients or vitamins or something, then I will let myself have that as well. Which foods are your staple items? I definitely love chicken. I'm not really a big red meat eater, so usually if I'm eating meat, it's either chicken or fish, and then I love vegetables, steamed vegetables like broccoli and carrots are really good, so those I definitely have on a weekly basis a lot.
I also eat a lot of chicken, but I noticed that I eat a lot of hummus and like raw broccoli and raw carrots. That's like my main go-to snack. Are there any foods that you try to avoid? Yes.
Yeah.
I have to avoid MSG in any kind of foods. I get headaches for a week straight. I actually did come across MSG this week, and I have been battling this headache for a long time, and it's really frustrating because it doesn't go away until the MSG leaves my system.
It's horrible.
Yeah, and also I try to avoid some dairy. Kassandra doesn't eat dairy at all.
Nope.
And I don't go crazy on carbs either.
Yeah, I definitely cannot eat dairy, so that's a food that I stay away from. Because if you watch my acne video on my personal channel, I tell you that that is what made my face so bad for so many years. I just finally realized that I have a slight allergic reaction, I guess, to dairy, and it makes me break out really bad. So I stay away from dairy completely. And another thing I try to stay away from is anything that has partially hydrogenated anything in it. It's not really good for your body, so those are the two things I try to steer clear of. How many times per day do you eat? A lot. I call myself a grazer. I am constantly snacking, and just from the moment I wake up till the time I go to bed, I am eating.
Yeah. So you could technically say she eats one time a day, all day long. I eat, let's see, I have breakfast, then a snack, then lunch, another snack, and then dinner. So what is that, 5 times? I eat about 5 times a day, maybe 6, depending on how many hours I'm awake.
Yeah.
I eat every 3 to 4 hours, so.
Yeah, since my metabolism is so fast, if I'm not constantly eating, like at least every 2 hours, sometimes 3, then I start to feel really weak and my mood goes down, and I need to have the energy of the food all the time.
Next question. Do you have any vices?
Candy.
Be honest.
Candy.
Obviously, because I'm nice. I love cupcakes and macaroni and cheese.
Oh, I miss
cherry
macaroni
Coke.
and cheese.
If I see cherry Coke, I can't turn it down. I have to have it. There's no way of getting around it.
My sweet tooth is ridiculous. It's bad.
On to the next round, the agree/disagree section.
And the first question is, do you believe that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and why or why not? I definitely think that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I think it sets the tone for the rest of your day. If I don't have breakfast, I'm grumpy, my stomach hurts. I really need to eat, and it's so important to keep a good metabolism.
I also strongly agree that breakfast is important, and I think everybody should, because while you're sleeping, you're going those 8 to 12, even sometimes more hours of sleep without eating, and your body's going that long without eating, and I think it's really important that you need to keep that food in your body. So yes, I strongly agree.
Eat breakfast.
To lose weight/maintain weight, you need to cut carbs. To an extent, I guess. So I guess I don't know, I'm in the middle. I don't think you should splurge on carbs, but I do feel like you should eat them in moderation. They're good for your brain, so you should definitely eat carbs.
I've never been really one to have a problem with carbs, so I don't think that you necessarily need to cut carbs out to lose weight or to maintain your weight, but I do think that everyone has a different body, so you need to get to know what your body needs to maintain that healthy weight. And then also, if you do love carbs, try not to eat empty carbs. Switch, instead of having just plain white bread, switch to the whole grain, stuff like that. That really helps make a difference.
And you can also eat carbs early on in the day. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't eat carbs late at night or later in the day.
Speaking of eating late at night, the next question is, do you think it's bad to eat late at night? I know everyone says it is, but I don't necessarily think that it is. Because I said I have such a high metabolism, I'm always hungry. And if I don't eat late at night, I will lay in bed staring at the ceiling, dreaming about what's in the kitchen. Like, I really can't sleep, so I guess I'm not dreaming. But anyways, I have to eat late at night, otherwise my stomach is just starving, so.
I disagree. I don't think that you should eat. I think it's about, at least give yourself 3 hours or so before you go to sleep. because you don't want food just sitting in your stomach. Sometimes it ends up keeping you awake. I notice if I eat too close to when I go to bed, I'm just like awake for hours.
If you do eat late at night, try to eat something healthy. You definitely don't want to indulge in something that's loaded in like carbs and calories, because then it might be really heavy on your stomach. But if you have like a snack like an apple or something, I don't, for me, see the harm in it.
Okay, on to our last portion, which is the stress management portion. The first question is, how do you relieve stress? I love to draw and paint. That's like a good way for me to relieve stress. If I'm really wound up, it's a good way to get out anger, frustration, anything, and to get inspired, to get in a better mood.
That's a good one. Mine's like kind of typical. I love bubble baths, but also something that I love to do to relieve stress is kind of just relax. So even just like snuggling on the couch with my dog and my fiance watching TV, sometimes it can take your mind off of whatever else is bothering you if you're with someone that you love. Have you ever tried yoga, and do you like it? I can't say that I've ever been to a yoga class or anything like that. With some friends, I've done a couple yoga moves. I thought they were cool for stretching, but I've never really had a complete yoga experience, so I can't say whether I like it or not.
I have done yoga. There is a yoga portion in the P90X workout, and did I like it? Heck no. I hated it. It is so hard. It was my least favorite workout out of the whole thing, even after like the push-up section, like all the other really hard things. Yoga, hate it. I hate yoga.
Ouch, yoga, take that.
Sorry, yoga, but you were too hard for me. And our last question. Da-da-da-da! Do you have a journal? No, I don't. I'm too busy, really, to like write down my exercises and what I ate and stuff. I kind of keep a mental note.
I don't have a journal either.
Wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, so this concludes our Be Healthy tag from 123 Be Healthy.
Be Healthy.
She's really awesome. Go check out her videos. She's a really great online friend as well. I know me and Kassandra have been chatting with her, and she's so sweet and so nice. So go check out her channel. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you guys have any other videos you want us to do, and we will see you guys next time.
And don't forget to do this tag and leave your video responses below. Thanks for watching. Bye.